You know, I wish Gardy could still be here because he'd say something like, he's the man. And for 18 years, he's been kind of the glue to hold everything together. And I don't think anybody would question that. And the commitment that David's had all these years, it's been real special, and he's been extremely passionate. So I want to thank him. I want to thank Jeff Trentman for being on the board and taking over as president and doing a hell of a job. Appreciate that, Jeff. I saw Telshow, who's been huge in this whole movement to $1 million. A lot of new riders, which I think is great, 45. We've got a lot of veterans here. The veterans are all walking around with frost on their faces. I don't get it. All the rookies seem just fine. It's all the veterans, but apparently you don't learn year to year. But I did want to say that through my sickness and illness, this ALS experience has made me much stronger and much, I think, more capable of dealing with the possibility of not waking up after an operation. And I got to tell you, the people I've met in wheelchairs, beautiful lady that was up here tonight, all the people from Wes to Hal to Michelle, I just can't name them all, but they all had such courage and grace through their illness. It gave me a hell of a lot of strength. And you know, I always said to people that asked, how you doing? I said, I'm just glad I don't have ALS. And what that did was trigger a response from, I'd say 9 out of 10 people that said, you know, my brother had ALS, my cousin had ALS, my so-and-so had ALS. And I asked them, how were you taken care of by the chapter, by the Minnesota chapter, North Dakota, South Dakota chapter? Every single one of the people I talked to in this last year, and it's probably well over 25, said they could not believe the services and the support and the treatment they received from our chapter. So I think Jen, I think Sandy, I think your entire team, outstanding. It's really nice to work for fundraising and to keep the expenses down and to have such wonderful support to the patients and the people that we love and see go through this type of thing. So I want to thank the chapter. It's real special, real special. When David and I met 19 years ago, I see he's lost a little hair. I walk a little shaky. But to get to this point, I can't really say that I thought we'd be here, to be honest with you. I might have been like Mike or Dan, that we were going to figure this out in 5 years or something. But I thought a lot about what's transpired and how this thing has grown, and all the people that have supported it and that do come back year to year. I mean, it is an incredible, it's amazing what can get done when nobody cares about who gets the credit. And the fact of the matter is, there's so many people that have really contributed heavily to this $1 million goal of us, and I know we're gonna do the check in the near future, but I just wanna thank everybody for the wonderful support, for all the volunteers, for my staff, Julian, Cullen, and Ben, and you know, I just can't mention y'all, but wonderful job. These guys from Blackwoods and the Tavern, they truly love this endeavor, and it's a labor of love, and they love participating. So thank you once again. You did a heck of a job, and appreciate it. So I'm truly humbled being up here tonight and being surrounded by so many people I haven't seen for a couple years. And I'm the lucky one. I'm the one that got the second chance, and I want to fight and go as long as I can as far as supporting this and moving towards the final cure. And I want to thank Steiny from day one, and Mary, who's been a huge part of this, and Herbie, Steiny's family, Vavra. I saw him the other day, and I said, "Joe, you riding?" He says, "Yeah, I'm riding." I said, "What the hell is a bench coast do?" Bench coast. And without a stutter, he said, "They're kind of like a middle sweep, Brian." So I know where he's at. But you know, I don't know if Timmy Laudner's here yet. He joined the crew, and it's just great. I know it's been said before, but we got the right kind of celebrities. We tried a couple from a different organization, didn't work out too well. We got the real deal with Terry and Herbie and Gardy and everybody, and I want to thank them bottom of my heart. It's very cool. So I think after my operation, I have a tendency to ramble. Colin's down there like this, and I said that at a meeting the other day. I said, after this operation, I seem to ramble a little bit. Colin goes, "You rambled all my life. That's all I know." So, kids, thank you very much.
And this year, as board of director of the North American Pond Hockey, or the DWB Memorial Foundation, the board decided to go all out for ALS this year. It was a struggle. We had a pond hockey tournament with no pond hockey, so we put it in the parking lot. But this whole group, they're all such amazing, hardworking, incredible people. And so with that, let's introduce the check that we raised for the weekend.
I could not be more proud to be part of this team that all of you are part of. None of the accomplishments that we could do, yes, give yourself an applause. None of these accomplishments that we're doing right now could not be done solely. I mean, whether Herbie, Timmy, myself, Brian, whatever, we need all of you people. And I can't be more excited every year when I hear the amount of new riders that we get. I mean, I just get so excited. We have our return riders, which is great. And when we can get our new riders involved and they can feel what this family thing's about, what being on a winning team is all about, we know we got them. And when we can get riders and stuff in a team like this, I know we're going to reach our goal of that $1 million. So, again, I couldn't be prouder to be on this team, and thank you guys for being on this team with me.
We all need hope. Tonight's about hope, but I'm at believing, okay? And you ask, why am I in a different place about believing? See, I believe if you can get a double lung transplant and a year later be here, I believe. I believe if a couple of brothers in their garage can get an idea 25 years ago about creating an airplane with a parachute and the damn thing works, I believe. And then I believe if they're talking about a jet, a personal jet that they're going to create in this hangar where we're going to have dinner tonight, I believe. And then if you want to talk, if I would have told one person at the one table that we could have been at Brian's restaurant 18 years ago that we were going to raise $1 million on a snowmobile ride in northern Minnesota, there wouldn't be one person in this room that said you had a chance, because nobody would have believed. I'm here to tell you, by what I've seen, by what you have shown me, there is no doubt about it. I believe we're going to find a cure for ALS. And that is going to become the efforts of the people in this room. To raise $1 million on a snowmobile ride in northern Minnesota. I think we take a look at what we've done. The number looks to me to be $1,133,900. $1,133,900. How good is that? How good is that?